the day. From GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City.
For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. Taken in at the 3. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The KC offense set to go, led as always by the gunslinger, a former MVP in this league. It's Patrick Mahomes.
And he and his team, they were the beneficiaries of a first-round bye earned by a tremendous regular season. He'd been a little bit nicked up, so he could use the rest. And I'm sure his teammates felt the exact same way. But now it'll be interesting to watch their first few drives in this one. Because sometimes getting the rest is great, but sometimes you accumulate a little bit of rust as well. Maybe they come out flat, and they can't afford that in the postseason.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Airing it out deep for Smith. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Mahomes now to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And picked up by the Chargers. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, LA. And all the pressure that goes on in these playoffs, but the first score here in the divisional round always very key.
Partner, this team handled it like it was a regular season game, that they were confident in what they were doing, came right out and established themselves early.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They're forced to play catch-up early in this division round game as they search for a seat in the AFC Championship round. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Handoff here to Nwangu. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Mahomes now on 1st down. A throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's another 10 yards on that one and another 1st down. Now Mahomes completes it to Hardman. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. On the give is Nwangu. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss. Speed speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice gain.
Mahomes now on first down. They're trying for Rager, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. He's got daylight. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. No problem there on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded just outside the goal line. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Play action, it's Mahomes. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020. The man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
And it wasn't really his best performance of the year in the wild card round last week. He just had the one touchdown pass, but he got the job done and his team advanced. For them to continue on to the championship round, though, he's going to need to take a few more chances with the ball downfield, push it a little bit more, and make sure his team finds its way into the end zone a few more times.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. Herbert now. Open man is Trey Burton. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On first down, it's Herbert. And complete right side to Cook. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. Back to throw here, Herbert. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past it.
The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And it is now 21-0. That time a 6-play drive. And it's Austin Eckler who finishes things off with a touchdown run. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away from the 6. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Charger defensive unit making their way back out there. And the big reason they have the lead right now, as we see on the screen, their 3 turnovers.
And how about the emotion now that the defensive team is generating for the entire team? Creating the turnovers, what they call takeaways, and turning those into points for their team. That's why they have the lead, and that's got to be exciting for those guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Jones with a nice gain there on first down as he takes his forward and call it a pickup of 6. Taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 21-0 our score after 1. Finds a seam inside the 40. And finally down at the 32-yard line. Hey, we know Pat Mahomes can run it. We saw it right there. But you get the sense when he takes off, every Chiefs fan is just saying, hey, be careful.
You get the sense, right, that everyone's holding their breath.
Yes. And
no one's exhaling until he gets up. Well, that makes perfect sense. But the reason that play works well for him when he decides to keep it and run, because of the respect for his arm. He throws it so well and so often that when he does make the decision to run, it's usually wide open.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. And here's Jones again on second down. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes the defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They give it off here to the tight end. They only needed about 4 or 5 inches there. Relied on the big guys up front and got it done.
Yeah, this is the time to just go ahead and hit it straight ahead. No juking, right? No movement in the backfield. Take the ball and go. As I heard a coach tell a player a long time ago, save your dancing for the club, son. Just get up into that line of scrimmage.
Here's 2nd and a yard. On the run is Nwogu. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Ground with a tight end. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. Jones is into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. That seemed like a much-needed touchdown after 21 unanswered points to start the game.
It's not often that you equate a football game to a golf tournament, but it's like you don't want to shoot yourself out of the tournament too early. So they needed that touchdown to make sure that they got an opportunity to not just get back into this game, but a chance to win it later if they continue to play well.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7. So that one a long 11-play drive. And the last play in the drive was a touchdown run by Aaron Jones. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Chargers get set to go here for their second drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails, because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
On second down, Eckler. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Now on third down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And that one complete to his receiver, Palmer. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a fourth down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. On fourth down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. Fielded at the 20. The holding penalty and negates a good return as they'll start just past the 20. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Open man left side. It's the tight end, Tunyon. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll make it second down. Here's Mahomes to throw. And this one complete to Smith.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. On first down, Mahomes. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. Well, certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand with the passing.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Chris Jones in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. Just a gain of a couple there. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. They'll run for it with Eckler. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Herbert off of play action. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Herbert. He'll drop this one off to Eckler. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. He dumps it to Eckler underneath. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And his kick here is good. And they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Chiefs going to go back on offense here late in this first half. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now they got to get to the line quickly. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So it's on to halftime in this AFC divisional round. You want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. Win or go home. That's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this 3rd quarter. And they've been the better of the two teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium, but you know who is not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
Herbert's throw going into the hands of Williams. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. He'll get this over the middle here to Palmer. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. Got his man. It's Williams. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
I don't care how many times we say it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And Herbert able to get this one to Eckler out of the backfield. And he's taken down inside the 30. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Again, Herbert. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 14. A handoff, it's Eckler. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Herbert. On the screen, this is Eckler. And he's going to come up well shy of the first here as the tackle's made right around the 12. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. And this one is right through. And that will push this lead up to 20 now. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 right at the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A gain of 6 there on 1st. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing now is Mahomes. But his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 42.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
L.A. set to take over again on offense. And last time they were able to churn some clock. They got the field goal, added on to their lead. But that was a drive that was so long, it should have ended in a touchdown. You know that's how they felt.
And we'll both be headed to the airport after the game, but we probably should go to the post-game press conference because someone's going to ask the head coach about this drive, and he's going to profess that he was happy to get points, and we know that's not true. Okay, after this type of a drive, not getting a touchdown, a huge disappointment. It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take especially your best guys, and when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll make this a 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. Herbert throwing again. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 7 yards, the pickup there. 2nd down from the 8. They can get a first down by reaching the 5. Now it's Herbert. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Chris Jones able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And I guess, partner, you call that a coverage sack.
Oh, without a doubt, because where did he have to go with the football? I know everybody wants to get on him about, hey, get rid of the football. You had too much time in the pocket. But he's scanning the field, nowhere to go, and that allowed the pressure to ultimately get to him.
And his kick is good. And that lead will move from 20 up now to 23. So 3 more points tacked on, and this margin getting more comfortable by the minute.
And with the lead where it is, you can actually feel good about field goals. We talk all the time about scoring 6s, not 3s. But in this case, they're just looking to chew up some time and come away with points.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. KC's offense ready to take over. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Mahomes throw into the hands here of Hardman. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now here's Mahomes. This one complete to Tonyan underneath. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 41-yard line. Mahomes to throw once more. And he whips that one incomplete there. He was looking for his running back, Aaron Jones, that time. And now it's second down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Complete. Smith has it. Yeah, he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Mahomes going to throw. On the slant, he's got Hardman. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Mahomes now on first down. The throw complete to the tight end, Tonyan. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. He's got Smith here. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short. The give is to Jones. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Dillon. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
This is a tough situation offensively because down 3 scores, the field goal kicker's not even going to come into play here. As an offensive play caller, though, you know you have to take chances. This is a time to get creative.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Now Mahomes. And it's caught. Touchdown. Robert Tonyan. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs are able to draw a bit closer. Well, after their wild card round game last week, you and I said, wow, they played pretty well. Maybe they got a shot at keeping this one close. They've done more than keep this one close.
Yeah, they've made quite a statement, haven't they? And I don't know if it was the week off that hurt this defense, but they've been flat from the get-go, and that's always a coach's fear. Okay, you earn the open week, but you wonder how they'll respond with that extra time off.
Yeah, it seems like they've been running uphill all game. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. There's a great example right there.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And he won't quite make it to the 25. midfield. Here comes Los Angeles. And now first downs are key. They want to keep that clock moving, up by 2 scores as they try to cement their place in the conference championship round in 1 week's time. They started on the ground with Eckler, and he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Herbert looking middle, and it's incomplete. The Chargers on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Herbert. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down. 4th quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get 1 more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the 2nd touchdown. You got the 1st one for the 2nd one to even matter.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Open man, it's Reagor. He's got it. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Reagor catches it left side. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And again, it's Mahomes. He'll get this right back to Reagor. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Mahomes. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Mahomes. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 21. He's at the 40, the 20. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And there is a lot of shock in the stadium. The top seed, the favorites, really getting handled thus far in this divisional round and getting close to a disappointing one-and-done scenario in these playoffs. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. To throw again on second down, Mahomes. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Mahomes now to throw. Drops this off with Nwangu. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll make it 2nd down. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And he'll find Hall. A gain of 6 there on first. And they're going to speed things up here. That's going to be caught. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Jalen Reagor, 31 yards. And the Chiefs have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
A miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. L.A. readies for its next possession. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Once more, here's Eckler. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler, and he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. And they'll indeed take a knee. Looking at it from the perspective of the losing side here in this divisional round, it all ends so abruptly, doesn't it? A few hours ago, you got all this hope and anticipation of maybe a deep run, and now you're out of it.
Well, let's applaud the team that won, and rightly so. They're moving on. They still have a chance to get to the big game. But let's